What up? Molly's over there.
Hi.
I'm streaming on Our Life Yesterday, and there's 9 people in here already. There's 10 people. And we're talking about starting YouTube up again, you guys. And so we're interested on if you guys are still interested in seeing us. So hit a thumbs up if you guys are interested in seeing us on here. I see one person is. Somebody says, welcome back. Let's see what it is. Welcome back. Where y'all been? It's been 3 years. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Well. Yeah, y'all been MI. Yeah, we've been missing in action. A lot of stuff has changed in the last 3 years. I mean, you guys haven't seen us. It's been a minute. Hamali didn't even know I was getting online. I was taking a trip down memory lane, watching a bunch of old YouTube videos. And basically, I was like, you know what? Let me go live on here. And I'm just sitting on the couch, bored, chilling. So I figure, why not get on here? Maybe we'll do a video about where we've been at. Would you guys like to see that? Like a video on where we've been, what we're up to, how all is going. It's good to see you guys jump in here. Hold on. I know you probably want to see. Oh, the Atom Smash. Look, we got some familiar names in here. The Atom Smasher, Sound the Alarm Ministries, D Money. Yeah, hey man. So I remember all these names in here too. The reason we the reason that we stopped is YouTube actually stopped allowing comments on our videos because we had kid content. And then, we were doing a lot of moves. Hold on, you guys probably want to see Hamali.
Hi.
Yeah, so YouTube, well, I forget. It was a lot. There's a lot to it. So, you have anything?
Yeah, it just became, it wasn't, not that it wasn't worth the effort, but it became a lot of work we just had a lot going on at the time. And then on top of it, we couldn't communicate with our audience. So it was just kind of like we were posting videos and not getting any feedback, or to just like have, like a lot of the times after posting a video, we got to like have conversations with people. And when that kind of got taken away, it was like, well, this isn't fun anymore. So we didn't get to interact with anybody. So we stopped and we figured we'd pick it back up at some point, but we just, life happened and we just haven't. So, yeah.
But we're committing. We're going to get back to doing some kind of video cadence. So, maybe probably our first video will come back in October. And we're going to start a real cadence. And you guys will actually see us more because we do miss you guys. We miss making content that we can go back and watch. And
Yeah.
we miss making content that we can use to. We used to get a lot of comments that were like, you made my day better, right? Like seeing some positivity and joy. There's so much negativity out in the world. There's so much ways to consume negative content, that it's cool to see a family that's just on here being positive. So we want to get back to just giving positive energy to this universe.
For sure. Yeah.
So
And capture memories. I wasn't watching the video. He's been watching a lot of videos sitting over there, and I wasn't watching any, but just hearing the kids and their little voices, and like, I'm so happy that we captured those moments, and I wish that we would have captured more. And even right now, the kids are 5 and 7 now, and um, they're still young, right? Like, I want to capture these moments too. I want to capture them playing their sports and, just being little kids, because they're not going to be this age forever. And I treasure those old videos. Um, so, yeah.
yeah, so we're gonna do is commit to October. Maybe one video a week. We'll start with that, and then we'll start to do some more consistent videos. Time is definitely flying by, D Money. What's up, RG? And then raising a family and making videos is hard, so busy and exhausting. You're 100%. Hit the like button, y'all. They need encouragement. Hey man, you know what? The fact is, we're gonna be back. We're coming back, and it never for us was about the views, right? Like it never was about the views. It never was about the millions of subscribers that we had. It was never about that. It was always about making content that we could go back and watch and then giving something positive to the universe, right? Like the comments we had and the dialogue we had with the people in the chat and also just the encouragement that we get all the time. It was all about the positivity. So
Yeah.
that's what it's about. And there became some negative energy in the space, like some negative comments and people doing some nutty things. Um, but that's all a part of the territory when you become like public, when you put your life out there, you're gonna get some negativity. But I just want to put stuff out there so we can go back and watch it. And it's kind of cool just to jump on here and to see that there are people who are interested, right? Even if it's one
Definitely.
person,
Yeah.
I'd be good with just
It's
one person.
it's encouraging, and even sometimes we'll get people on IG. I will get a bunch of people almost weekly being like, "When are you gonna be back on YouTube?"
It's what
So
the people want.
I know. So,
The people
and I
want it.
always say, "Hopefully soon." We're not done anything about it.
Yeah. For an update, we're back in Chicagoland. We moved to Michigan in the last 3 years. So I don't know if you guys. So you guys were with us when we were in Kenosha. Then we moved to Chicago. Then we moved to Texas. Then we moved to New York. Then we moved to Chicago. Then we moved to Michigan. Now we're back in Chicago. So we just
They
got
didn't.
back to Chicago a couple
They
months ago.
didn't see our Michigan move. They didn't
Oh,
see
you.
anything in Michigan. They
Oh, you.
saw some of Chicago.
Only the Instagram people know.
Yeah. So, if you haven't been around, you might not even know that we moved. We were in Chicago. So, I mean, in Michigan, but we're now back in Chicago, a different part. But it's nice to be closer to family again. Um, and yeah, just loving life, enjoying every moment of it.
How are your parents doing? Both of our parents are good. Um, they're all just really rocking it. We were just with her parents yesterday.
Yeah,
My parents come by our house all the time, so thank you for asking. They're
yeah.
all still living their best lives. We're proud and happy for them. And then somebody put another interesting comment on here. It's a lot of couples followed y'all footsteps on YouTube. Oh,
Really?
like
Oh,
it is interesting that
what's
some
that?
people consider us like trailblazers. But we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back with a splash. Is that
Yeah,
how you do it? With a splash?
yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. uh,
Hi, I've missed you guys. S Khan, it's nice to see you. I hope all is well. Wishing you blessings.
um, I feel like on Instagram, I've had people say, "Hey, I've been watching your YouTube videos," and just like seeing our relationship, especially for a lot of Indian Americans or just Indians in general, seeing an interracial relationship.
Hmm.
They'll be like, "Oh, thank you for like talking about it," and then they'll obviously ask me advice and stuff.
I'm
But
starting to see a lot more like black and Indian people.
yes, and
Hmm.
it seems to become more and more common, and I love to see it, and I love to chat with people about it, and I love to. I've helped a couple people in their journey when it comes to that. Um, but I say that to say I've noticed that people are still watching our older videos from when we were doing like our interracial relationship videos. So that's kind of interesting.
Marie Day, what's up? Welcome back. Hey, thank you. It's good to
Hi.
see you. We're back in this thing. Mixed Rapunzel says hi. What's up? What's up? And then
Hi.
Escon says, even if it's once a week, please come back. You are a very genuine family, and I love that. That
Oh,
means a lot. And I
that's
think
awesome.
so. We're committing, and so this is the commitment. First week of October, there's gonna be some kind of video. Even hopefully it's a orchestrated video, like a video that's like through the day, or it'll be live. But we're gonna do something for the first week in July,
In
and it's gonna be
July,
like or October.
October. We so this next week my brother's coming into town, which is another thing. A
Yeah,
lot of things have changed with my brother. I know a lot
people.
of our viewers loved Hershey and loved talking about him and loved seeing what he was up to. And a lot has changed in his life. So I'm sure maybe we'll vlog a little bit while he's here, and you guys can get a little bit of an update on what he's been up to too.
Someone just asked in the chat, RG just asked in the chat, does the mist still run?
Yes, I definitely still run. Um, Not as much as I used to, but I'm trying to get back to it. Um, Michigan was a little bit more challenging for me to run just because the community for me kind of fell off a little bit. And right as I was starting to build my community back up, we moved again. But
But yeah,
trying
she's
to
still
trying to
getting
get
after
back
it.
to it.
She's still getting after it. She still runs. Somebody said, yay, they're happy about that. We're committing in October. Somebody says, I thought you guys had stopped vlogging. Vlogging is hard. You didn't think we stopped vlogging.
We
Did
did.
stop vlogging. It's been like
Yeah.
4 years since like real vlogs, and 3 years ago we were doing lives.
Yeah.
Um, and then D Money said, y'all opened a lot of people's eyes on Indian and black relationships. On a positive note, nothing negative how society be painting things. We appreciate that.
Oh, love
Yeah.
that.
The kids are blessed, man. So Marie Thay just asked, how are the kids? They're great.
Oh, so good.
7 and 5. They're both in school.
First year, babies
they're-
are leaving the house.
It's midnight here where we're at. It's Central Time, so they're in the bed. But they enjoyed the weekend. And we will give you guys an update on the kids too. So early October, expect something. It's cool to see that, you know, at one point we got 13 people in here, 15 people in here, and that you guys are asking some really good questions. So it's cool to also have the supporters, right? That want to see the content. And again, it's not always about just the
encouraging.
supporters. It's encouragement, but it's also like we just need to do it for our memories.
For
Like
sure.
that's what's the most important thing. And then if I can write a love letter to the future, right? We always say that. Like, what's our love letter to the future? All of us in this chat, all of us, like me and Hamali on this, you guys in the chat, we are gonna be the most remembered and most documented people in our family's history. Like, people will go back and know more about us and our family than anyone else. So my great 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 grandkids will know so much about us. And so that's what we want to leave this out here for. That's the messaging. And we want it to be positive. We want it to inspire. We want it to motivate. We want it to educate. And so we coming back. I'm boring you. I'm boring you.
No, I feel like even when we used to go live before, for some reason I would always start yawning because people would comment on that. Be like, "Well, he's tired."
Well, I did start. I randomly. So what happened was Hamaya was sitting there reading her book,
I was just reading.
and then I'm watching old vlogs, and I literally just was like, you know what? Let me get on here and just go live and see what happens.
Yeah,
Because you got to start somewhere.
I didn't know who he was talking to. I thought he called someone. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you got to start something. I didn't say we got to look pretty. We got to do this. We got to do that. I just said let's just get on here, see what this is talking about. So, let me see. We're gonna see a couple more, and we're gonna get off. I gotta get to bed. Yes, leaving a positive legacy. Listen, that's what it's all about. Leaving a positive legacy. Yeah, our kids can go back and watch stuff from, when they were babies. And that's important. So I want to leave something behind in the world. We get a chance to do that, and other people didn't. Other people left letters. Like, we could leave video messages, notes, countless hours. Countless hours. You know?
Yeah.
What made you decide to get back in the game? Well, we're not back in the game yet. Like, this, but I think it's what I just said, right? Like, just leaving something behind and continuing to document the life that we can to the best that we can. I think that's what it is. That's what it's about, right? And going, like I said, going back and looking at old videos right now, and listening to them, that makes me want to continue to do that.
Yeah, that little voice.
Bam's voice.
Yeah, and even Asha's little giggles. And I watched the intro to one of the videos, and Asha had her two little pigtails, and oh gosh, they were so cute. And they're still very cute.
Yeah,
but
they're so
gosh.
cute. So
Oh man, they grew up too quickly
they're
already.
absolutely beautiful kids.
Yeah.
And when I first got on the live, I didn't even say anything. I was on the live for like a minute before anybody popped in, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh really?
And I was like, oh, I wonder if people are gonna even get notifications.
Yeah.
There's 19 people in here.
Wow. No way.
At
19
midnight,
people?
It just went down back to 18.
That's crazy.
As soon as you said wow.
They're like, oh,
They're
gotta
like,
go.
nope, we're out of here, lady.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we're out. Yeah.
Oh,
So what we'll do is we'll do some kind of like where we've been video to bring you guys up to speed, and then we'll do some vlogs. I was shocked to see y'all on live, and we was shocked to see us on live too.
I was shocked.
Yeah, you guys can see live here. She had no idea. That was called evolving immediately. And Molly was just like, okay, I guess we're doing this. I might get a coaching tonight after this. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me when we're going on
I was
live.
just reading.
Yeah. But good stuff, man. Really good engagement. All right, so what we're gonna do is I don't want to bore y'all, but our life yesterday, we're coming back. We'll be back in October. It's gonna be on a different schedule cadence, and we're really excited to see you guys and leave something behind. The live button had dust on it. Hey, before we jump off, did you get a notification? I'm just curious. Did it say our life yesterday was live, or were you on YouTube and seen us live? None of you have aged, not even a tiny bit. Especially
Oh,
Hamali. She does not age. Welcome back. Been watching your old vids. Oh, well, hey, I'm glad you've been watching the old vids. Hopefully
yeah.
you want to watch the new vids because they're coming.
Yep.
Okay, so they got notifications.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, well, so YouTube is sending out notifications. I've heard some. If you guys have been like paying attention to other YouTubers, I do hear that a lot of people don't get notifications anymore for videos. I know I don't.
Yeah, I
From people
don't.
who I'm subscribed to, I don't get notifications.
Yeah.
So make sure you hit the bell, right? If you didn't get a notification, because
Yeah.
we're gonna have some videos.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great, man. This feels good. Like people feel like we're an OG couple. I guess we are.
OG couple.
We are because we've been on YouTube for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years it's been.
Yeah. That's true.
That's crazy.
Has it really been 10 years?
It's been
No.
10 years. Yeah, I've been on YouTube 10 years. You've been on YouTube like 8 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Mm.
I've probably 7 because after Bam was born.
Yeah, so you've been on 7. I've been on 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll get back. You know, I go back with the OGs. Me and the Timothy Chantaranchus and the Shay Carls. And what?
All right. Getting a little
we
ahead of yourself.
we go.
Calm down there.
And the Casey
calm down there.
Neistats.
All right.
I need to know both your skincare routine, please. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my skincare
Oh
routine.
gosh, here we go.
Laughter,
Water.
joy, happiness,
Oh goodness, I thought you were gonna say water.
and water. Laughter, joy, and happiness. What's your skincare routine? Oh, hey, actually, what's funny is Hamali was actually thinking about starting a channel just with skincare. We're not a channel,
Yeah.
but adding like videos.
Yeah, I've been thinking about potentially doing like TikTok or Reels or something. Just because I've been really into skincare. I mean, I have been for a very long time. But I love skincare and I love books, obviously. So trying to kind of branch off into one of those things just for like myself, just like my own thing. But I haven't quite decided. I was also thinking maybe I should go look into being an esthetician because that would be fun. I don't know. I've just been thinking all these random things.
But in all seriousness, Hamali does great skincare, and all her friends agree. I don't do any skincare.
Yeah, mine doesn't do
All I
anything.
do is a shower and coconut oil.
He has
And somebody
great
put cocoa
skin.
butter in the chat. I used to do cocoa butter, so I've done cocoa butter my whole life. I love cocoa butter. But lately I've been on, and I've done Vaseline, so that person knows my language. But lately, probably for the last year, 2 years, all I've used is coconut oil, really. Like almost exclusively. To the point when I don't use coconut oil, it feels nasty.
Feels thick.
Yeah, it feels very thick.
Mm-hmm.
But cocoa butter is good. I used to, growing up, we had the tan, like every black household had that big circular tube of tan coconut or cocoa butter. And I love the way cocoa butter smells. It's probably my favorite smelling lotion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Good.
what smells better than cocoa butter?
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter. What smells better? What lotion? Is
Um,
there?
I mean, I just love vanilla scented stuff, so there's that.
So you don't like cocoa butter?
No, I like cocoa butter. I just
I thought I knew you. Your cocoa butter is good. I don't know if cocoa butter is like, is that a good recommendation for skincare?
No.
I didn't think so.
If someone's asking for skincare, I would not recommend that.
Really?
No. There's lots of other.
But I use cocoa butter my whole life and my skin is flawless.
Well, basically, my skincare routine, outside of like specific brands, is toner. Well, first you cleanse, obviously, you double cleanse. And then you do toner. And then you do a serum if you feel like it. Or a retinol or something at nighttime. And then you
A
do
what?
the moisturizer.
A retinol.
And I've been really digging oils. So that's what I've been doing. I'm loving it.
Mm.
So there's that. Can't forget your sunscreen.
Oh
Cannot
God.
forget your sunscreen.
All right, well, good. Well, maybe we'll do a little portion of our video for you guys. It will be skincare, and we'll talk about sunscreen because apparently
Sunscreen.
that's a
is
big
important.
topic these days.
It's important
Yeah, and we'll be starting a TikTok too someday. So,
someday.
and the TikTok, that's where she'll really talk about skincare.
My problem with TikTok is I just feel so old. I'm
You
just
are.
like,
You are
I
old.
don't know how to function in this realm.
Oh no, that's
Like
true.
my age is really showing at this point.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
because you're like ancient.
Ex-
You're elderly.
Okay, I'm not.
you're
asking for
you're like
your
an
opinion
elderly
on that.
person.
Okay, I'm not that old. Not
Do
elderly.
you guys use the TikToks? Do you guys use the new? It's the new app from the App Store
Well,
called
it
the
is
TikToks.
complicated. Like there's, I don't know. There's just, I don't know. It just seems very complicated. And it feels intimidating, but I feel like I just need to go do it. I have a TikTok right now. I've just been posting like the kids and stuff right now. So yeah.
Oh.
What is my TikTok name? Is it just Himmy Him?
Yeah. Oak Rare Gem says, "How old are the kiddos now? Miss you guys. Thanks, Oak. Kids are 5 and 7, and they will. You guys will get an update on them early October. So welcome to the chat, man. People are coming in here. We just had 20 people in here, and we've got 21 people, and 12 likes. Y'all OGs now. We are OGs now. That's crazy to think.
Oh my god.
We're OGs.
Makes me feel old.
Cooking videos would be cool. Sounds good. We'll give you great cooking videos. We use a lot of recipes from Uber Eats. It's like one of our favorite recipes. So we'll show you guys a bunch of that.
Hey.
DoorDash.
I've been cooking a lot more since we moved into this
healthy
house.
food. What would we eat? Health foods. One Health.
What?
Healthy meals.
What are you talking about?
What we order? HelloFresh. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
HelloFresh.
we've been doing HelloFresh lately too. If you guys don't know me, you should know that I'm not a fan of cooking.
Yeah, she's a looker though.
But
she's not a cooker though.
I don't really enjoy cooking, if I'm being honest. But I obviously
you could cook,
do
though.
it.
Yeah, you could cook.
And I've been doing it a lot more in this house. And a lot of it is thanks to HelloFresh.
You guys are
I don't
only
think about it as much.
You guys are only 30. ... Right.
30? Well, excuse me, I'm like 28.
Oh, don't get on here lying. God don't like liars. You understand? You better take that back before Jesus do something bad in your life.
Like make me 29.
Oh, here we go. This woman is old. Just so you know. This woman is not 30. She's 32.
32. I'm okay with it though. I'm just joking. I'm fine with my
And
age.
I robbed the cradle. Well, no, I didn't rob she robbed the cradle.
No.
She got me, and I'm only 27.
Oh, get a life.
So,
You
Hamali
wish.
is, Hamali,
You wish.
you've been 5 years, you're 5 years older than me.
Geezer.
Oh, I'll be 28 next month. So there you go.
He sits and stares at the grass. Come on.
Just because I stare at the grass.
28-year-old is staring at grass.
Our neighbor does. He's 28.
No, I've never seen him staring at his grass. Yes, he cuts his grass, and he cares about his grass, but he doesn't stare at it.
You bugging.
And he doesn't sit in his garage like an old man and talking to all the people pass by.
You're funny?
Guys,
That's funny
he has
to you?
turned into a true old man since we moved into the house. He is such an old man. Wow.
Don't talk about personal business no more. We're going to be taking another hiatus from YouTube real quick. This was the shortest YouTube return of all time. You gotta talk to management. We're gonna open up separate channels. Don't get on YouTube here acting a fool. All right, I don't like that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have though. Like, this man can talk about grass for like a straight hour and still have a lot more to say. And I'm just like, how? He will cut his grass and be like, "Hey, babe, come outside. Hey, come outside. What you think of
No,
that?
it's because
Good,
you
right?
need to be
That's good,
outside.
right?"
You need to be
No,
outside.
he be telling me, "Look at your grass." I'm like, "You called me out
No,
here to
you
look
need
at
to.
your grass?"
You need to be outside.
Like,
You're sitting.
I got things to do.
Oh, what are you sitting in here doing? Buying something
The
from Amazon?
dishes?
No,
The
you trying to buy. You
dishes?
shopping on Amazon.
What?
That's why I'm trying to get you off Amazon and
Oh.
outside.
You think I just sit here on Amazon?
That's all you do all day. You must sit here. That must be what it is. Just sitting there on Amazon all day.
Oh,
Y'all,
God.
what has changed in the last 5 years, you guys? That's what y'all want to know? My Amazon bill. That's what's changed in the last 5 years. It is skyrocketed. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, with all
what
your
else has changed?
hats.
With, I got 4 hats, Molly. I got 4 hats. Yes, she's addicted to Amazon. I got 4 hats from Amazon. 4 hats.
Oh, what have I gotten in the last month?
Everything.
Like what?
Everything. Do you want me to go look
Things
at our
for the
orders?
children for their school.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Like a backpack.
When I
and a
was in school, all I
lunchbox, and
needed for school was a backpack, paper, and a pencil. That's all I needed.
You didn't even know school lists existed.
No, I did not know that.
That's not my problem.
You guys, first of all, did you guys have to take Kleenex? Did you guys have to take
He
Kleenex?
was so mad.
I don't get this. Okay, wait. You had to bring boxes of Kleenex to your school?
So mad, y'all.
I just want to do a real chat. In the chat, did you guys have to take boxes of Kleenex? Because I'm not, and then she's like, yes, you got to take Kleenex for the whole class. Are you kidding
No,
me?
you take one box, and every kid brings one box. In our kids' classes, it was like A through M brings Kleenex, and like M through Z brings like paper towels.
Yeah, and the Kleenex that Bam brings, everybody gets to use it, not just Bam.
Yes. I can't believe you don't. I grew up doing that. I did that.
Do they do that with pencils?
No. You
Oh,
have your
so
own
everybody,
pencils.
so I don't get it. Oh, so I don't get it.
He had a real issue with that. And like they had the sanitizing wipes. He's like, everyone's gonna use these? What is going on here? He had a problem with this. I was like, this is not brand new.
This is brand new. I want to know, did
No.
you guys do that?
That is not brand new. I don't know what rock you were living under. Maybe you just didn't notice that your like parents were doing this. Like maybe because you didn't really care, it seems like, about things.
It seems like?
Yeah.
No, I did not care.
Yeah. So you probably just weren't paying attention.
You didn't care either.
Yes, I did. I loved school supply shopping.
So you loved going to get Kleenex? You were like, oh, Mom, we got to get the Kleenex.
It was on the list, so you had to go get it. We would get our list.
You didn't shop that much when you were a kid.
We would get our list, and we would go to Walmart and go find everything, and it was like my favorite thing in the world, and I loved school supply shopping. So I knew exactly what was on that list.
Whatever. Well, anyways, long story short, if you guys want to donate to our school supply list to help us buy Kleenex for my for my entire 2nd grade class of my kid, because we need to buy Kleenex for the whole class.
And we sent one to Nasha's class.
You could send a donut. You could. What? For kindergarten?
Yes, all kids have runny noses.
And all the kids are not my responsibility. One of them is. Jesus. You are ridiculous. I would not have done that. They would have been like, Mr. McCullum, where's Asha's Kleenex for the whole class? I'm like, in her backpack where it's gonna stay for her. That's
keep that big old box in her
she doesn't
backpack.
need y'all Kleenexes. She doesn't need y'all Kleenexes. She needs her Kleenexes. What kind of world is this?
Oh my god. You're the worst.
Oh, you know how much money all that school supplies are?
Billy, Kleenex is like $2-3. Like
gosh.
You're tripping over something so silly.
Whatever. Somebody said extreme coupons. D-Money said extreme coupons for Kleenex.
Yeah, apparently Billy needs to get on that because he's struggling over here.
I don't mind it, I guess.
Oh, now you don't mind it?
I just don't get.
He was complaining about it for so long.
I just don't get it. And then pencils are I don't get it. Kleenexes for everybody.
You don't need that.
Pencils.
Like one kid
Why don't they
doesn't
just
need
do
a
a
whole
big
box
bucket
of
of pencils
Kleenex.
then? Do a big bucket. Everybody buys 30 pencils. Put them in a big bucket, and then every day kids can just go in the bucket and pull pencils then. It's the same logic. Pieces of paper or notebooks. Just throw all the notebooks in the middle and
Then all of their own work wouldn't be together. Notebooks wise. Like they have to have their own folders, their own notebooks, like all of that. And their pencils they keep in their pencil case.
it
So
sounds
it's
like you're
easier.
defending the school.
Yes, it's makes sense.
Are you my adversary?
I'm just on the side of what makes sense.
So that makes you my adversary.
Whatever.
But the judge clearly said that
Where is the judge?
when
What
we
are you
got
talking
married,
about?
when we got married,
Oh, brother.
you have to legally take my
I
position.
don't have. No, I don't.
Yes, you
I
do.
would have not married you if that was in the deal.
No, that
Because I'm not gonna blindly just agree.
if
to
I'm your
whatever you think.
husband, if I'm your husband, that means you have to always agree with me.
Bloody blah blah.
And that means when you're wrong,
Oh my god.
I can politely correct you.
Someone get
But when
this.
I'm wrong, you have to apologize.
I have to tell you that you're wrong.
No, you have to apologize. You gotta kind of say like, if you want to correct me, you gotta like tell me in private. You know what
Excuse me?
I
You don't even sound right.
mean? You gotta be like, hey, you gotta be like, babe, I don't know. Listen, I agree with you, but like, what do you think about this? That's what you gotta do.
No, I'm just gonna tell you I don't. No.
So you're just gonna disagree with me?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh my gosh. Look, I don't know about you no more.
Oh, maybe there won't be any YouTube videos coming out.
This is the quickest YouTube return ever. This is like therapy. We're talking. We're getting to the root of this.
Oh yeah.
So this whole time you've been thinking I was wrong about Kleenex. This whole time.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
All right. Well, that's
you
good
have
to know.
been wrong.
All right. Well, let me see what we got.
What is the all the people say?
Let me see. Somebody said, "So happy to." Hey, Angela Martin. So happy to see you guys. We're getting a lot of like crying faces. People are crying and they're saying he's so right. And then somebody else said, "Wives should take the sides of husbands." Like they'd say that, and then they said, "Why would you?"
No, first of all,
somebody said.
No, I don't
somebody
see none
said
of that.
somebody said, "Why would you buy?"
What? No.
Somebody said, "Why would you buy?"
That's your forehead.
Somebody said, "Why would you buy Kleenex for the whole class when you only have one kid?" That's
it does not say anything like that.
Everybody's agreeing with you.
Oh my god, you are just zooming in on your forehead.
No, that's what the thumbnail is.
Oh, that's your thumbnail.
I didn't mean to do it like that either.
Just your forehead.
Yeah, I did not mean to do that.
Oh god, that's creepy.
Yeah, I did not.
Oh, weird. I don't see anything like that. Not one of these comments says anything.
Because they got removed. I removed them because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Okay? And stop looking in my phone.
It's right there.
Well, you're sitting all the way up. You go lay your little head back down. You was just so sleepy. Ooh, you was so sleepy. You doing it in yawns, remember? When you was doing them yawns, you was like, go do that again.
How's the kids?
Everybody want to know how the kids is. We want to know how we are.
They see how you're doing.
No.
Having problems with Kleenex over
This
here.
isn't even our channel. This is the kids' channel.
That's all they care about. Just like the grandparents.
Yeah.
No one cares about us.
We're chopped liver in here.
I know.
Ever since I became a parent, this is the thing I'm gonna tell you. Ever since you become a parent, people don't even talk about you no more.
No.
Hey,
okay,
nobody in my family, none of my friends, anywhere I go, hey, what's going on? What your kids doing?
Or Bam and Aja.
They're a big part of our lives, obviously.
I'm glad you had to clarify
They're
that.
still here. They're good. They're both in school. They're sleeping right now because it's midnight where we're at. They're super funny. They're super intelligent.
Super opinionated.
They're very opinionated. They're just awesome.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about each city you lived in the last 3 years and you were missed? So we lived in Detroit, we've lived in Chicago, and we've lived in New York in the last 3 years. 2022. So 2021, 2020, we didn't live in New York. So just Detroit and Chicago. Yeah. The best thing about Detroit, It was nice seeing you, and we're gonna get off here pretty soon. We were really on here to tell you guys that we're coming back in October. Um, what were the best things about each city you lived in the last 3 years? Y'all been doing any travel? Okay, we're getting a lot of questions coming in. All right, what were the best things? So the best thing about we lived in Rochester Hills, Michigan, and the
Oh,
best thing
love
was
that place.
easily go ahead, tell them the best thing.
The trails, the
Seriously? Are
accessibility,
you
the
serious?
friendships,
Are you
the
serious?
what?
I thought you were gonna say spending time with me.
Oh, get a life.
Whatever, dude.
You're everywhere. You're
Okay.
everywhere I go.
Okay, whatever.
Um, it was just a beautiful place. It was really family friendly. In the winter time, like there was so many things to do, even when it got cold, which was really nice, which is not always
Yeah.
like a thing.
Michigan was beautiful. Like we lived in
The
like
mom's
yeah,
group I was a part of was amazing.
best state in the Midwest. I
Yeah,
truly believe that. Michigan is the
I
best
didn't
state
want to
in the Midwest.
leave. I That was one of the states that I really, really, really did not want to leave. I was very sad. And it was hard because Bam was, I mean, we just moved here this summer. Um, and Bam was very sad. He was sad because he was, end of first grade, going into second grade. He had a good friendships and he was not wanting to leave. He didn't,
Mhm.
he was gonna be sad. And he has adjusted, he's fine. Um, but it was a harder move than all the other ones
Very tough.
on a lot of different aspects.
And then Chicago, the proximity to family. That
Mm-hmm.
was the best. So we were from Wisconsin area, so proximity to family, and Chicago's a beautiful city if you know how
Yeah.
to maneuver. So
I didn't want to move out of there either, actually, because one of my really good friends was like right around the corner. I had a really, really good running community, um, like just a mile from me. Like I had three people I could run with within a mile, which was really awesome.
that is
So
awesome.
yeah,
Angela Martin says you were missed. Oh, thank you. We
oh,
appreciate that. And I was just planning about talking about us, but we missed you guys too. And then nice catching up with you guys. Good night. Good night, my friend.
good
Thank you for
night.
dropping in. We appreciate it. Hopefully you come back when we come back. And then y'all been doing any traveling since last we seen y'all besides moving? And the answer to that is negative. We did one
We went to
trip. Yeah,
Disney.
we went to Disney,
Mm-hmm.
which was amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only trip we did. And we'll be doing some more trips after we get our.
We did like a small camping trip
Oh yeah, we
once.
went camping. We should have vlogged that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we
But it
should.
was like, I mean, it wasn't like traditional camping, but we went camping.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. So, but we plan on doing some more trips, and we should. You know what we need to talk about on this channel?
hmm,
Deferred action.
yes.
We need to talk about immigration. We need to talk about your story of how you came to America.
Yeah.
Have we ever spoken about that?
No, it's mainly been like our relationship.
Oh gosh, that's gonna open up a whole nother.
Yeah. We're gonna get a lot of negative comments when that comes up, I feel like.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but I think a lot of people live in that world.
Yeah. And I think it's important to um share my story and share um I don't know, just what
Hmm.
like what not what happened to me because I feel like it didn't happen to me, but what made me who I am and what I went through in life. And it wasn't like horrible, but it it's just my journey, and I think it's a really interesting one. And I think people can relate to it. And if you can't relate to it, even it kind of shows you that like your cookie cutter like
Mm.
immigrant isn't always what you think, right? Like people hear me and see me, they're like, "Oh, you're Americanized. You probably were born here." No, I wasn't. I came here when I was 5. So whenever I tell anyone my story, they're always shocked. So
Mm.
yeah.
D Money say y'all should do something on Halloween going live.
Hmm.
Um, I like that idea, and maybe we will Halloween evening or something. We'll do something. We'll do a spooky season show. Um, somebody said, "What can make a marriage grow stronger?" so they say go stronger, but I'm assuming they meant grow. What can make a marriage grow stronger? What do you say?
Mm, um, I want to just say like support, but like in the sense of like talking about what each other's dreams are and what our goals are, and then working towards that and working together in that. And even if it's not like literally together, but like helping support your significant other. Like, for instance, for us, um, Billy's career, I think, has brought us closer together. Just in the aspect of like, I've been able to support him in his career and his just like his journey with his work. Um, and that's always bonded us more because it's a lot of the places we've lived, it's just been us two, and we've had to kind of just be each other's rock in a sense, like supporting each other and saying, hey, this is where we want to be. Even right now, we have a plan like, okay, we may settle here, but if not, this is our plan, this is what we want to do, and making sure we're on the same page in that aspect. So I guess also
Mm,
being on the same page of what future looks like.
yeah, I think that's a great answer. Um, I agree. I'd say like God, obviously, right? Make a marriage grow stronger, and then everything Molly said, support is big. I'd also say like respect. I
Mm-hmm.
think respect. When you're married to someone, the respect and assuming good intent. Like you gotta know that if this is your person, on both ends, you gotta move
Yeah.
with respect, and you've gotta give respect. So you gotta make sure you're holding the other person with the highest amount of respect. And I think Hamali and I have never like disrespected each other, uh, and that's important. And we obviously you're humans. You're gonna make mistakes, and you're going to make mistakes, but and that's gonna happen. But as long as the respect is there, and you hold that person with admiration, and you remember why you're with that person,
Mm-hmm.
continuously every single day, that will make the marriage grow stronger.
Yeah. And even like when I feel like when a lot of people get into arguments or disagreements in a marriage or just in a relationship in general, well, a lot of times that's just miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
Like that person might have said something or done something thinking that they were helping you, or even just like it didn't matter to you, or they might have not even thought about it. Whereas the other person might have taken it really personally or felt attacked. I've kind of had to, because a lot of times I'll do things where I'm just like, oh, I don't even think about it. It doesn't even cross my mind. And he might be like, why would you do that? And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't even pay attention that I was doing that. So just communication, keeping it open and being able to talk about things is important.
Cons, yeah. Um, RG said, "What kind of work are you doing now, Billy?" Probably discuss on another video. Um, I don't want to. I work for a major company. I've never really spoke about it on the vlogs because I don't want to, mix work up with vlogs. So, but I do work for a major company. And I guess I'll just tell you guys what I do. It's not a big deal. I'm a model. For a major company, one of the biggest models in the world. So there you have it. All right. Respect and comfort are important. No one should feel pressure to act a certain way to feel accepted by their partner. That is true. If you can't be your authentic self,
Yeah.
then is life worth living? And I say
Mm-hmm.
that in a way of everybody should be their authentic selves, right? So
Yeah.
especially when you're with your partner. And so
Mm-hmm.
be your authentic self, be you. You only get one opportunity to live life, so you should live it with somebody who respects you and gives you the ability to live out yourself and your truth, no matter what that may be.
Yeah. And I think we also have to remember that, like, at the end of the day, we're individuals, right? Like, you also have to make sure that you're happy. Um, like, we didn't talk about it in a relationship aspect, but just I think it was last night actually, we were driving home and we talked about I was speaking of myself, of how in everything I've done, I've had a lot of major things happen in my life. And with every step of the way, I have made sure that I'm making sure that I'm whatever I'm doing that's a big life changing event is for my happiness. At the end of the day, I'm doing it because it will make me happy, not because I think my relationship with my parents will be better or my relationship with Billy will be better. It's just because it makes me happy. And I think that's important in a relationship because if you're not happy, how are you going to make someone else happy?
That's so true. That is so true. Will Smith said it the best. I am not responsible for her happiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he was talking about Jada, I'm not responsible for her happiness. And we all know Jada definitely ain't responsible for Will's happiness. She ain't.
But it's hard to remind yourself of that sometimes.
Mhm.
At least for me, like sometimes, like he might be not in the best mood and I'm like trying to make him happy and trying to like make sure that he's in a better mood or whatever it may be. But one, I might not even know why. Like he might just be purely tired. Like it might not even be any deeper than that. But I'm like, oh my God, he's in a bad mood. Maybe I'll make him some dinner. Maybe we can go for a walk. And I'm overthinking it where it's like, it's not my
Mm,
place.
I mean, that stuff can't help though.
But it's not my job to make sure he's happy.
Nah, I agree.
Like I can maybe be like, hey, we can talk about it, but it's not my job to make sure that I'm doing something to make you happy.
I agree.
So yeah.
Mm, I agree. All right, guys. Well, I think it's about that time. Honestly, you guys have been great. We've had some great questions. 18 likes, 13 people. That was really cool. You guys will see us on here more. And most importantly, you guys will see the kids on here more because I know that's what you guys care about. So unless we got any last questions, we're about to dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. All right. Hey, love you guys. This is Our Life Yesterday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Booze.